So here I am down the beach about to try my Ziplex. You see, I'm so accustomed to say Ziplex. Today's different. Today I'm down here to try my Century Tip Tornado Super Match Graphex. And as usual, I'm going to be applying it to my favourite reel, which is the 7HT mag, the blue one. And the blue one there is the one which is really, really fast. Obviously, it can be faster, but that depends on how you set that reel up. But it's fully loaded either way. So that being said, let's get the rod set up, get the reel on there, and see how we go. It is unfortunate that the particular spot that I'm having to cast at is a spot where there's snags just behind me here. Unfortunately, nobody obviously that just wants to get some sun cares, because they don't even know the snags there, but it just so happens that everyone that wants to sunbathes on a part of the beach where I would prefer to cast, because there's no rocks and things to be caught up on the lead while it's out there. But it's not their fault. It's just the way that it works. Unfortunately, it's everybody's beach. But I just hope I get to have a few casts without getting snagged up. So this is the first time I'm going to be doing everything with this Century rod, including setting up my reel and everything and casting it. I'm not really fixed as to exactly how low I'm going to have this reel. It depends how it feels when I'm winding in, but it's nice to have a reel seat over the coasters, I have to say. Now it's a case of, am I going to get a really good solid see, at the moment there's quite a bit of room there. I'm not sure how hard I would have to tighten this down, but I don't like to have to tighten these down too much, because they're only plastic. Right. Let's get the tip out. I have to say, actually, the rod looks better than I was expecting. In the pictures online, it looked pretty bland compared with other rods. Got a feeling that I'm going to have some really nice casts with this today. That's nice. See, I'm actually using this new spooler gun. It's a spooler gun cup to hold the rod rest, and that's perfect for that. The thing with the spooler gun rod rest there is that it's not actually really hard plastic. It's nice and soft and pliable. That's one of the reasons why I wanted it in the first place, because I just simply wanted to be able to have a new rod without scratching it. And the previous ones that I had before, well, you know, that wasn't the case. I didn't have a lot of choice there with that. Give it my first cast. I'm going to give it a 5-ounce lead. There we go. Damn. It went over to the far right. And I'll tell you what, I didn't hardly have to do anything on that. I emptied pretty much most of the reel. It did go way to the right. Obviously I'm not used to casting this rod. That seriously casted that first. That was just a quick flick. I'm going to take this one a little bit more easier, this one. It's a little bit more easier. This is a full reel, and I didn't cast to the right too far last time. The tide is actually really strong, the current's strong, and it took it over there within seconds. So I actually saw that one went very straight. But I tell you what, this rod feels absolutely amazing to cast. Just a couple of casts. On the next cast, I'm going to put it over to the left a little bit more. I don't really want to because of the snaggy ground. But I'm going to hit it a bit harder next time. I'm going to see, just with an off the ground cast. I've not had the luxury yet. I've seen that lead splash out into the sea yet, but I know it's gone a long way. It's gone a very long way. So what can I say about my first two casts? Amazing, absolutely amazing. That's all I can say. It is just phenomenal. This rod has got power behind it without me having to actually put much into it, and it's going further with me just flicking it out a little bit than it did when I was whacking it my hardest with my other Ziplex GSI or my other rod, which was the Sonic SK4. The current is really strong, so it is moving my lead to the right. Initially I thought that I was not casting straight, but it wasn't the case. It was literally just being carried really quickly over to the right, which is why it was the case. I'm just absolutely blown away, to be quite honest with you. I'm just absolutely blown away by it. I'm only on 4 mags. This is going to give you an idea of just how far this is actually going. This is a full reel, and I'm not casting the hardest yet. I mean, look. That is just unbelievable. I had this thought in my mind that maybe this rod was going to be a little bit floppy and sloppy, but now I've just done a few casts. I know now that with my reel finely tuned and me hitting a nice pendulum cast, I know that I'm actually getting a much better casting than I actually thought I was, because I never thought that I was getting significant distances. I thought they were okay within the 200 yard mark, but this is just proven to me that I'm hitting easily that mark with just a quick flick. Unbelievable. I am going to do my first pendulum in a minute. Got to remember to put those mags on. I'll start it on 5 when I do the pendulum, because I know it's going to spin out very quickly initially. It's hit my first pendulum on this rod. try and take it slow if I can. So, first pendulum. That felt amazing. I'm going to put a really light flick out there now, a super light flick. Like that, like that. Even a little fishing flick, it's going miles. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not even seeing it land in the sea at the moment. I think I've found the nice position for the reel where I'm going to have it. Seems to be kind of ideal, right about there. So that's get a few casts from a different angle now, I think. So that cracked off. Let's go and get it changed. I'm not sure what happened there. I wonder if I took the I don't think I took the thingy bobs off, because the clutch is still engaged. No line come off. So that was my silly fault. It's not as fast as this one, but it's absolutely fine. I believe the shock leader is actually a bit longer on this one. So we've got some lighter leads, but they're in the form of fishing weights. I've got another 5, I think. Hey, I've got another 5. Brilliant. And I will try these lighter leads in a minute. That held back, yeah, the reel fluffed up a little bit, so definitely can't go down to 1 in this kind of wind. I did let that overrun a bit. That's fine. Let's see how it feels with that 6 ounce on. Just a quick flick. Keep those mags on the same kind of distance. Just a quick flick with a 6 ounce. Yeah, I ain't got no issues with 6 ounce. In fact, it makes a 6 ounce feel okay. It doesn't feel heavy or anything. We'll whack it up that direction. There. We'll stand there, whack it that direction towards the buoy that's out there. That is going such a long way. That is going such a long way, that is. And that reel is actually packed. And I'm on mag 5. No problem, absolutely no problem. So the rating of this rod should be written on here, 125. So 125 is the lightest that it's rated, recommended. So I'm going to put a 125 on there. I've put a 6 ounce on there. Now I'm going to try a 125. $125 gram. This one's got grippers on it. I haven't got a 125 gram bomber lead or anything like that. Well, actually I have indoors. A little bit on the windy side, got to be very careful. That'll do. It's a quick flick. Good like that, quick fisherman's flick. Right, about 45 yards. Quick flick. I chuck a 6 ounce fishing lead out there. I'll try to put a strip of this reflective tape on there or something maybe. That went a long way. Hit the ground there. Got to get this arm higher, and I've got to punch right from here. Yeah, see, that's better. That's better. I'm going against a headstrong wind, but that was much better. That felt good. That was good. I took the mags off down to 2. God, that's a beautiful trajectory. Ah. It got fluffed up. Just took those mags off a little bit too much. It got fluffed up. That was a beautiful trajectory. So how do I rank the Century Tip Tornado Super Match Graphex? One word: superb. This rod has actually surpassed my expectations. It's surprised me. I was expecting the rod to be very tippy and wobbly on the tip. I don't know why I expected that, but it's just not like that. It's lighter than both of my current rods, which is a Ziplex GSI and a Sonic SK4. It's lighter than them. It's more powerful than both of them, but it feels smooth, it feels balanced. I can't explain it, because this is the first time that I've casted a rod like this, and it's really, really good. I've just hit a few casts today, and when I'm hitting them properly, I can feel the power of that rod, and I'm sure I'm gonna dig into much more power of this rod as I get better casting. I feel this rod is gonna really help me cast better, because it's balanced. It's not too soft, it's not too hard, it's just right.